Namaste, witchlings. Welcome back to Dai's Daily Divination Draw. I am Dai, your favorite yoga witch, and I'm living a magical life through yoga. Today is a high school friend and classmate's birthday. She is a really awesome lady. So, TC, I hope you have an awesome day. Happy birthday, woman. Before we go any further, do us all a favor, hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Drop me a comment if something I say today resonates with you, and I have a feeling it's going to. So, we introduced yesterday our new thing of a daily pranayama. Yesterday, we started with Ujjayi breath. Today, we are going to do square breathing. Super simple, super easy, and really good for grounding and calming. And it is so easy to remember. It's all fours. Okay, so breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 4. Hold for 4. In for 4. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And that's it. Square breathing is so easy. It is actually one of the first breathing exercises I learned. And let me tell you, when I need to just calm down and just ground myself because either I've been triggered or something, that's my go-to. Chariot reversed. Failure. You have little regard for rules and regulations or even the law of the land, and through your power-hungry quest for achievement, you appear ruthless, and you're going to bring on your own downfall. Next, we have the Emperor reversed. A domineering, even tyrannical, power-hungry, misusing their authority person who is misusing their authority to the extent of hurting others. This will only serve to cause trouble for you when someone tells you what they honestly think of you. Our last card is the World reversed. Failure to complete what you began, disappointment, and you have a superficial vision. Pleasant. Oracle. First, influence and distractions, followed by miscommunication, and we are ignoring the pain. So my first thought here, I'm thinking medical issues. You know, the miscommunication and ignoring the pain, these are definitely gaslighting by a doctor. And then the influence and distractions, that's the one I'm not being able to place. Let's think on it for a while. We have LGs as our rune. It is also known as Elhaz, Aoi, and Elger. The translation of it is protection, elk, and the sedge plant. Keywords are protection, then defense and opportunity. Its shape is said to represent both the elk with its imposing antlers and the sedge plant whose sharp leaves act as natural protection from would-be predators. Both images illustrate the power represented by this rune, a built-in protective force that discourages negative influences from affecting your personal experience. Drawing it indicates that you are safe from danger and that there is no need to fear. However, don't take the protective energy for granted by being reckless with your actions, as this rune does not mean that there is no danger present whatsoever. It simply means that as long as you remain alert and clear-minded and in touch with your intuition, you are headed for a positive outcome. It has also been interpreted as a symbol of reaching up to connect with the divine for support. By listening to your higher guidance, you will know which moves to make to stay out of harm's way. Some additional meanings to it can also refer to an upcoming opportunity or a quest. Usually this involves one or more other people who may bring an offer or an invitation to join in a venture of some kind. As long as your intuition agrees, go for it. This is a favorable time for a new endeavor, and it is likely to produce positive results at a very rapid pace. If the central question of this reading relates to new ventures, particularly one involving risk, this is an indicator of good fortune. It says go for it. Magical uses for algaes: protection from negative energy and people, protection of property, strengthening of friendships, and astral communication. Our goddess. We have Nuwa, goddess of creation. Goddess of creation, Nuwa is signaling to use the raw material of your life to create something meaningful and perhaps to find your very purpose. I like Nuwa. She is Chinese, and her mythology is half human and half dragon. Nuwa is an ancient Chinese goddess of creation. She wandered the earth alone until she saw her own reflection in the Yellow River and molded the first human out of the clay of the riverbank. Much to her delight, the figure, which had legs instead of a dragon tail, came alive and called her Mother. So she made many more. Nuwa made males and females so they could reproduce and granted them mortality. After growing tired of making so many people, she dipped a rope into clay and just spattered drops around the ground. This is the legend of how nobles, the molded clay, and the peasants, the droppings, were made. Nuwa was also critical during a great crisis in ancient times when two spirits created a tear between the heaven and the earth, resulting in mass chaos and natural disasters. She made 5 different colored stones, each representing one of the natural elements of fire, water, air, earth, and wind, and repaired the whole. It was an imperfect fix, which is why the sun, the moon, and the stars still move. Call on Nuwa when you want to create something beautiful out of the raw material of your life. Namaste. Astronaut. Imagine that you are an astronaut floating in space. Let yourself be taken away by the view of the Earth from so high above. Imagine the curvature of the Earth as it rotates in space. Now, look for where your home would be from above the atmosphere. Notice how tiny it is. And notice how tiny the Earth is compared to the rest of the cosmos. When you look at your situation from this perspective, you may begin to understand how tiny your problems are compared to literally everything else. This will help overcome your problems and be less stressed. Less stress is a good thing, right? Self-compassion. Rest on your laurels. Think of a successful experience from your life. How do you and others deserve credit? Moment of Zen from the Little Book of Zen. Our first is from, I'm going to butcher the poor man's name, Cesar Pavese. The only joy in the world is to begin. And then we have one from Hassan Basri. Another time I saw a child coming toward me holding a lighted torch in his hand. "Where have you brought the light from?" I asked him. He immediately blew it out and said to me, "Oh, Hassan, tell me where it is gone, and I will tell you whence I fetched it." Smart kid. That is all for today with our tarot cards, our oracle cards, our rune, our goddess, and our action. We are doing good. So do the like, share, subscribe thing if you feel so inclined. Drop a comment if something I said today really resonated with you. Hop on over to Patreon for some fun behind the scenes stuff, access to the Discord, which I go live on Discord as I'm doing my prep for the day. We can chit chat as I'm doing that. And you can watch me sing and dance to the music. That always gets entertaining. We also have exclusive blog posts and some really awesome stuff with the membership tiers that start at literally $1 a month. We have free yoga sessions, free tarot readings, pendulum readings, all kinds of great stuff. Hop over to Patreon and check that out. Buy me a coffee. There is a link somewhere for this. Buy this switch of coffee because I seriously run on caffeine and sarcasm. I am a child of the 80s after all. Pop on over to the link I will share for booking a one-on-one yoga session with me. For now, let's say message me through Facebook. I am Di the Yoga Witch on Facebook. Or if yoga isn't your thing and, you don't feel my take on the tarot is your thing, hop over and set up a tarot reading with Erin, my partner in crime, with Savannah's Crystal Reiki Healing. Her take on the tarot is completely different than mine, and she is a Reiki master. Reiki is amazing and can be done from a distance. Let's see. Tune in tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel for another daily draw. We do this every day. Thursday, we're doing a Yoga with Di podcast. Friday, we do guided meditation to help live a magical life through yoga. And then stick around for some fun outtakes because you know what? Who doesn't love a really good blooper reel? And I have lots of them. I'll see y'all later. Spread love, spread joy, spread kindness, because this world is too full of jerks and mean people spreading hate and discontent. Tell your loved ones they mean something to you, and that includes the furry ones. And I will see you all later. I love you all. Have a fantabulous, magical, wonderful day. All right. Ha. Okay, so they honestly think of you because you're a jerk. All right. Our rune. Hopefully, this one shows up today. We have rotate. There we go. All right. Oh, hello. We have a friend over here on Instagram today. Hi, Juan. Today's goddess. I buried her. I suck at pronouncing these other languages. Tell me you're American without telling me you are American, you know? She made 5 different colored stones, each representing one of the natural elements of fire, water, air, earth. Okay. Correction. Self-compassion. And I did it again. I know what card I'm picking up. Our Moment of Zen. Oh, goodness. I think that's everything.